Hello guys, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk with Val. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing well. I would like to talk to you guys about communal narcissism. Now, on my other channel, One Enlightened Diva, I've created a couple of videos that speak about narcissism. And today I was doing some research on narcissism. I was just scrolling and I came across communal narcissism. Now, I've talked about different types of narcissism, but this particular one I have not spoken about. This was a new one for me. But like I said, narcissism, there are similar characteristics when we're talking about narcissism. But communal narcissism, just from the research that I've done, it's basically people in the community that seem to or appear to be for the people, to appear to be helpful, that are supposed to be uplifting the community or the people in the community, that they're supposed to be empathetic individuals, but they are not. But let me just say that we all have a couple of narcissistic characteristics, I'm pretty sure. But I'm talking about someone that has more than a couple of characteristics. They're just a straight up narcissist. Now, when we talk about communal narcissism, we're talking about, as I said before, people that appear to be helpful, appear to be kind. It's like, let me give you an example. It's like somebody doing something helpful or kind for someone or charitable, and they're doing it from their heart. Okay? So when you're doing something from your heart, you don't expect anything in return. Nothing. You don't expect any money. You don't even expect a thank you, because you just know how people can be, but you're okay with that because you're doing it from your heart. Okay. Now, flip side, but if you're a communal narcissist, you'll do things, kind things and helpful things, but not because you're doing it from your heart. No, you're doing it because of how people will perceive you to be. That when people see you doing something helpful and kind, they will praise you. Oh, that's great. You did an excellent job. He is so sweet. He is so kind. And it's like, no, he's not. He is if he's doing it from his heart. But if he's doing it because he wants praise, then he's a narcissist. And that is something that is very similar to, in all of the types of narcissists that I've researched, that they all are pretty much the same. They all want to be praised. They all have this godlike complex. They want to be superior or feel that they are superior to others, and that everybody's inferior when it comes to them. Everyone else is inferior. And they are entitled people. And they are people that seek attention. Now, if you're just getting attention just because of who you are, it's different. But when you do things because you're seeking attention, like that's how you get your validation. Everything is about praising me. I want to be praised. I want to be above everyone else. And so I'm going to do certain things so that people can praise me. But there are a lot of people out here that have that mentality. And a lot of them are in government. A lot of them in your church. A lot of them in the justice system, law enforcement. Like, I'm sure if we knew some of the things about some of these people that are in these positions, that we probably wouldn't have voted them in, you know. But we don't. And I'm not trying to judge. It's not judging. It's not judging because of the fact that I've been involved with a narcissist, and I've worked with narcissists. So I do understand the concept. Because one thing about a narcissist, they are unfeeling individuals. They are. They are manipulative, but they all are very similar. That they only want certain positions, or they only want positions, not because they want to help the people. They only want the positions because they want the people to praise them. They want to be in the higher positions because it makes them feel important. Because they don't feel important. Because they don't know who they are. And so since they don't know who they are, they need to be in high positions, and it makes them feel important. And that's a fact. And so that's why they like to be in certain positions where people have to look up to them and praise them. They like that. It boosts their ego. Because pretty much all narcissists are in their ego. But really, narcissists, and I'm just saying, I think that they are like, they're just like little girls and little boys that were either abandoned, traumatized, made to feel less than. Like, they have childhood traumas, okay, that they haven't dealt with, that they haven't healed from. And so, since they haven't healed from them and those traumas, then they just carry them through their lives, and it builds up within them. And then when they get older and they start getting in relationships with individuals, then they're like that individual's worst nightmare. Because why? Because they'll come in one way, like they're the best thing ever. I know this for a fact. They come in like they're your what is that? Like they're your prince, or they're your king. They're everything that you would desire someone to be, but they're really not. They're what you, it's like they portray a role that they are one thing when really they are totally different. These narcissists haven't healed from their childhood traumas. They are unhealed individuals. And I'm not trying to like bash narcissists. It's not bashing, because like I said, I've been through it. I've been with a narcissist. I've worked with them. I know how they are, how they operate. Like I said, they tell you everything you want to hear. And next thing you know, you're in love with them. Or you think you're in love with them. But that's the whole point. They want you to be. That's why they say whatever it is they need to, whatever it is that they need to say to make you praise them and love them, and and you want to give all your attention to them. They love that. Then now you're like their supply. Once they hook you in, it's like, gotcha, and so now it's like it's like, I got her now, or I got him now. What do I mean when I say that? I mean that they know that you have feelings for them, that you're in love with them, or that you love them. But guess what? They don't love you, and they ain't in love with you either. Because that wasn't the purpose for them to get involved with you in the first place. They just needed the supply. They just need somebody to boost up their ego. And that's about it. Because a lot of times these people haven't healed from their traumas. And so since they haven't healed from their traumas, they're not going to let anybody get close to them. Because they feel more comfortable not loving someone. Because their emotions don't have to get involved, because these people are emotionally immature. And that's why they can't, they just can't love you. Because they don't love themselves. To be honest with you, most narcissists, and this is what I feel, don't love themselves. And so you got to ask yourself, if a person does not love themselves, how can they truly love you? It cannot. They are only playing a role. And the sad thing about it is, you figure that out after the fact. After they took you through hell. Then you figure it all out, that they never loved you. They never love themselves. Matter of fact, they hate themselves. They truly do. Narcissists that have money and, and power, their money and their power is what makes them. If they didn't have money and power, I think I said this before in a previous video, they would be so lost. That's the only thing that validates them, their money and their power. Because if they didn't have any, they wouldn't know who they are. And they got money and power and they still don't know who they are. I've had trauma in my life when I was a child. I understand. But it didn't make me, I didn't become a narcissist. I just feel like if you're being proactive about healing, whatever it is that needs to be healed, there's a chance that you can break that curse. I call it a curse of narcissism. Because you can never really have a fulfilled life and be a narcissist. Because you'll go your whole life being something that you're not. Because you truly don't know who you are. They're not in touch with their emotions. Then they're easy. One thing I realize, and I know it's different for everyone, but in my particular case, the narcissists that I was with, well, really both of them, they had no control over, they had no self-control. Like, narcissists have no self-control. They can't control themselves. They can't control their anger. Like, anything will make them go off. It made me think about a previous video where I spoke about, it could be like, did you get the eggs from the grocery store? And then I forgot the eggs. Oh no, I forgot the eggs from the grocery store. That's a problem. They want to go off because you forgot the eggs. But didn't I tell you, you know what I'm saying? The next time I just go myself. You can't do anything right. I'm just using an example. That's that narcissism. They always want to be right. They always want to tell you what to do and tell you what you should do when they're not even doing it. They always try to make you feel like everything's your fault. Okay? So, example. So you hit me upside my head. But it's my fault that you hit me upside my head, because had I not said a certain something or made a certain statement, then you wouldn't hit me upside my head. So the narcissist will make you feel like, well, I wouldn't have did that to you. But you see how you provoked me? You see how you're talking to me? You see what you said? If you wouldn't have said that, I wouldn't have did what I did. See, narcissism. They always want to place the blame on the other person. One thing about narcissists also, they do not like to take responsibility for anything. If something go wrong, oh, they can never say, well, you know what, that was my fault. Nope. Some kind of way they're gonna make it your fault. It's like almost like they want to be perfect, but they are the farthest thing from perfection. They are the farthest thing from perfection, but they strive for it. But it's just like with my ex, and I'm not gonna call his name or anything like that, but it was like he always wanted validation from his dad, but he never got it. And I'm talking about he just wanted, I feel like he just wanted his dad to say, well, hey, good job. That's beautiful. Like if he did something or achieved something, you know, he just wanted a little validation from his dad, and he never could get it. And it would break him down because he felt like, and I'm just using him as an example, that his dad saw him as less than, and that his dad abandoned him when he was younger. You see what I'm saying? So when you have gone through that in your childhood and you never healed from it, if you're not healed and you get with somebody, you're gonna show that you're not healed. You know, I don't care, and I don't care how much love you show them. I don't care what you do. You can try to do the right thing all you want, but when it comes to a narcissist, it ain't gonna work. It's just not. It ain't gonna never be good enough. No matter what you do, you're never gonna be good enough. They will never see who you are as a person. They will never, like, narcissists can have something good. I have a good person in their lives, but they will never see the value of the person that they're with because, well, for one, they don't want to see it, and number two, they don't value themselves. It's like they want you to feel the way they really do feel. Like a narcissist is just a role player. When they get out around people, they show people what people want to see. They talk to people the way people want to, the way people want to be talked to. They talk to them like, hey, I'm this good person. Because that's what they want people to think. But really deep down inside, they despise themselves. They hate themselves. And they just want some type of validation. And whatever it is that they need to do to get it, they will do it. And if you're not giving them the attention that they feel like they need, they're gonna go elsewhere. You see, once they done dried you up and took out, and once they done took everything from you, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, then they're gonna be ready for the next. Because they only come. It's like if you have any type of value, or if you love yourself any kind of way, and they come into your life, they're coming in to take that away. They're not coming to bring anything. They are simply coming in to take. And that's just the point. I'm gonna leave it on that right there. That they only come to take. They're not coming to give you anything. And it's like, if this video can help anyone out there, if you hear this video, and if you're going through any of the things that I've just talked about, get out as fast as you can. Don't think that you can love somebody into changing themselves, because who they are is who they are. And people, if they don't want to change, they are not. And when you are a narcissist, most times, and I'm not saying it is not narcissists that change their ways, but if they did, it's because they actually got some help and they actually were proactive about healing their wounds. But most narcissists, I feel, are not proactive about healing any wounds because they don't want anybody to know that they are not who they appear to be. And if they start trying to get some type of help, then that's going to show everyone that, hey, I was faking the whole time, that I never was who you thought I was. And then they're ashamed. And one thing about narcissists, they don't like to, I'm telling you, they are all ego. They do not like to be made to feel that they are less than, or that they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to feel ashamed. They don't want to feel like incompetent. They don't want to feel incompetent. They just don't. They want to feel like, yeah, I'm this superior being. And no, they're not. They're not superior at all. And I feel like right now in the world, right now, I've noticed, and I know I'm about to end this video. I notice more and more when I talk to people that there are way more narcissists than you could ever imagine. What does that mean? That means that there are a lot of unhealed people that have not been proactive about healing themselves. Like I said, this is not about age. You could be like 70 years old and be a narcissist. Okay? Especially if you never heal whatever it is that needs to be healed within you. Guys and girls, this was like a little late night message about narcissism. I'm going to do some more research. I want to talk about narcissism some more. I want to go a little deeper, but I hope this video helps someone, that it enlightened someone, and that you gain some type of wisdom from this video. And if you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell when you want to be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.